Alright, so today we're going to look at this new idea, or this new formula, and it's called point-slope form. So our two vocab words for today, and it's really just formulas for the day, are slope-intercept form. So we already talked about this. We've already spent multiple days on that, where m is going to be our slope, and b is our y-intercept. And then the new formula for the day is point-slope form. So for point-slope form, it is exactly what it sounds like. They're going to give us a point, and then the slope, and then we have our equation. So in this, slope is still m. Our point is going to be x1, y1. So write an equation in point-slope form. First thing we're going to do is actually write down the generic formula. So we have y minus y1 equals m, x minus x1. Then we're going to take our point that was given to us, substitute it in, and then from there just put the slope in. For these first few examples, it's as easy as it sounds. Alright? So they want point-slope form. Go ahead and write down the generic formula. And then we go ahead and substitute in. So my point is my x1, y1. My slope is my m. We go ahead and plug them in. Okay, so we're going to have y minus 3 equals 3 x minus 2. Done. That's all they want. Okay, for the middle one, we go ahead and do the same thing. So write down your generic formula. And we substitute in. So your point is always your x1, y1. So for this, it's going to be y minus 4 equals 1/2 x minus a negative 1 is going to just become plus 1. Okay, so officially, I just need the x plus 1 there. All right, my last one. Generic formula. And then we substitute in. So we're going to get y minus a negative 5 becomes plus 5 equals our slope of negative 6. And then x minus a negative 2 becomes x plus 2. Okay, so that's it for example 1. We're just substituting it. Things get a little interesting when they give us a graph and when they ask us to simplify them. So for here, they want the point-slope form for each of these. And they tell us which point they want us to use. Okay, so here they want us to use 1, negative 1. So that's my x1, y1. From the graph, we're going to find our slope, which you guys should be pretty good at right now. So I'm going to pick two good points. I got one there, and my slope is going to be up 1, 2, 3, right 2. So from here, we're just substituting in. We have y minus a negative 1, so y plus 1 equals 3/2 x minus 1. For the middle one, we go ahead and find our slope. So I got a good point. So we're down 1, right 1, 2, 3, 4. Generic is y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. So substituting in, we get y minus 3 equals my slope is down 1, right 4, so it's negative 1/4, and then x minus 3. Last one. Our two good points. I'm going to go here and here. So that's up 1, 2, 3, right 2. General form, so y minus y1, x minus x1. So we're going to get y plus 3 equals 3/2 x plus 5. Okay, so that's finding your point slope from a graph. They gave us the point, we just had to find the slope. Now, the real reason we're using point slope form is because we can use it to convert it to y equals mx plus b. Okay, it always comes back to that. So what we're going to do is you go ahead and write down the general form. Okay, so you get y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. We substitute in, just like we did before, so we get y minus 2 equals 1/2 x minus 2. And then from there, we're going to simplify the living daylights out of this. So your first step is to distribute the slope in. So that 1/2 goes to everything. So on the right-hand side, we're now going to have 1/2 x, and then 1/2 of a minus 2 is minus 1. We still have the y minus 2 on the left. The last thing you have to do is get that y by itself. So you're going to do that by adding 2 to the left, adding 2 to the right. So you get y equals 1/2 x plus 1. We go ahead and do the same thing for the middle one. So we're going to end up with y plus 2 equals negative 4 x minus 5. You distribute the negative 4 in. So we're going to be left with y plus 2 equals negative 4x plus 20. And then we subtract 2 from each side. Okay, last one. We go ahead and put it in this general form, so it's y minus 4 equals my slope, x plus 2. Distribute that 3 in, so we get 3x plus 6. And then we add 4 to each side. So y equals 3x plus 10. So that's the basics of our point slope